Welcome back. Joining us on a phone line now is Mr. Vipul Shah. He's chairman at Gems and Jewelry Export Promotion Council. Mr. Shah, thank you for taking our call. We know you're at the airport. So you've had a recent meeting with the finance minister, and we do understand that GJPC has put forth its demands or requested for some key things that the industry wants. If you could put that out for us in a 1, 2, 3 perhaps.
Good afternoon, Manisha, and thank you very much. First of all, we started by thanking the Finance Ministry for considering all our demands in the year 24-25, which were really supportive by slashing down the gold duties and gold and silver duties. So that has really helped the industry. I can say it is like you can see a lot of FDIs are inflowing, a lot of IPOs in the jewelry industries also are subscribing so many times. And I think in next 2 years, we are seeing a retail more than 3,000 stores opening. So that's going to create a lot of employment, and it is going to also boost our economy as such. And the main thing is that what we requested also that as whatever the duty drawback, which is we have it in gold and silver and other semi-precious. Similarly, the platinum needs to be also looked into because the gold prices are very high currently, and platinum needs to be taken care of, and the similar duty drawbacks needs to be put in place. So that was one of our demands. One thing that we are, with the industry support, we are coming up with a big jewelry park at Mumbai, and similar parks we are looking at Bangalore and Meerut. And for the same, we have requested that this jewelry parks should be considered in the harmonized structure, infrastructure, so that they can get a special priority, and that will also boost the jewelry sector, and it will create lots and lots of employment. So these were the few things which we already discussed. And at the same time, we also asked for some support as far as diamond industry, for diamond segment is concerned, because as you know, the diamond segment is having recently tough times. And for the same, we requested that they support some kind of marketing support the way they did for hallmarking, for educating the consumer. So similarly, to educate the consumer, we have requested that there needs to be a budget where consumer, when they go and they're buying anything from the retail store, they should be aware that what are they buying, whether it's natural or lab. So some kind of marketing support needs there. So that could be also helping the generic marketing for this segment. So that can also really boost all the sentiments as such. So Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Shah, the diamond part is what I want you to elaborate on, because we do understand, we keep hearing stories from Surat on how there's a bit of a slowdown, on how the international markets are not so strong back yet again. And yes, there have been concerns about promoting natural diamonds well to the consumers. Would you say that this is perhaps a focus point, and the finance minister would need to look at this point for sure during the budget?
Yes, they were also similarly. They were concerned with the dropping of exports in the gem and jewelry sector, and I'm glad that the ministry is really taking care. They are constantly behind the council and trying to understand and what are the needs, what are the things which they can also support to revive the industry as such. So yes, it is. They are aware that it is because mainly of demand and supply disruption. And now, as you've seen after Diwali, also the production has gone down. Mining companies are acting more maturely by restricting the supplies. So that is now we are seeing stability. We are seeing the stability. We are seeing sales coming from US. It's also jewelry sales that have picked up well in US, and we are confident that in coming months after the Chinese New Year, because China, if you've seen since post-COVID, they have not opened up. So most of the Chinese means now they have already destocked their goods. So now even after Chinese New Year, some demand picks up. That will really boost the industry. So overall, things should look good. We'll have a new president coming up in the U.S., Mr. Trump, and with the policy for what exactly he will be looking into. That also will help us for focusing more on the U.S. market, as our relations with the U.S. is also great.
Oh, absolutely. January is going to be quite exciting and uncertain in that sense. Also, Mr. Shah, your IJEX, I went to that office in Dubai, and I do understand that you're looking to expand those trading centers as well. How are you looking at that? And is the government helping you do that?
Yes, that's a very good concept, and it's been very well welcomed and very well accepted by the ministry. And it is focusing only for the MSMEs because they are the first ones who are looking for exporting their goods, and really, and for them to look at this big kind of expenses we are traveling around and going. We support them by giving them a small space in that Ajax, and where they have to have a minimum rentals, and we support them with all market initiatives as such. And ministry is supporting with this concept, and we are looking to expand many more Ajax across the globe gradually.
Mr. Shah, thank you so much for taking that call yet again. And as said, the DJPC has had its initial meeting with the Finance Ministry where they've thanked them for all of 2024 because we did see a lot of big measures come in. And the next budget is what is being prepared for when it comes to diamonds. And of course, more centers, jewelry parks, etc. is what DJPC is anticipating. But with that, that's all the time that we have on Halftime Report. Business Lunch will take all the action ahead.